Liverpool have beaten Manchester City 2-0 after beating Real Madrid 2-0, and Arne Slot has rocked up to the Premier League and he has taken it by storm. So far it has been Liverpool's season and Liverpool will be now massive favourites for the Premier League title after not only beating Man City 2-0, but we completely outplayed, outclassed, totally dominated Man City, played them off the park. It could have been 5-1 or 4-0. Liverpool were that dominant, and this is the first time in Pep Guardiola's career that he has lost 4 league games in a row. This is the first time Man City lost 4 league games in a row, actually, since they became a big club, because the last time they lost 4 league games in a row, it was in 2008 when they were still a small club, and Pep Guardiola has absolutely lost it. He kept showing this number 6 to the Liverpool fans, the number of Champions League trophies that Liverpool have. So thanks Guardiola for reminding us how many Champions Leagues Liverpool have won. Of course, he was referring to the number of Premier League titles he has won, but he has won it by cheating, and hopefully to crown this Man City season, how beautiful it would be if they got relegated at the end of the season by a massive points deduction. And I'm really reveling in this, because Man City has caused Liverpool fans, me included, so much hurt, so much pain over the years. We lost to Man City in title races by 1 point twice, and for Liverpool to not win the Premier League title with a 97-point season and a 92-point season is absolutely criminal. And I will be honest, if Man City get relegated, I would want those titles to be given to Liverpool, because this team absolutely deserves it. This team deserves another league title. Liverpool fans deserve to celebrate a league title in the stadium, because the last time we won it, after 30 long years, it was locked down. It was just a typical Liverpool kind of lock. And a lot of people were nervous, me included, before this game. Because Liverpool don't do things easy. We usually do it the hard way. And actually, Liverpool did it the hard way today as well. Because we created so many chances. I mean, Van Dijk on his own could have scored a hat-trick. Van Dijk had more shots than almost the whole Man City side. It's absolutely crazy. Van Dijk hit the post in the 11th minute, and then the goal of the season so far in terms of the passing, I think, was the first Liverpool goal, because the pass that Trent Alexander-Arnold makes, a reverse pass through the Man City midfield, releases Salah on the right wing, who cuts it onto his left foot, and then he whips in a brilliant low cross just beyond the goalkeeper Ortega's reach for Gakpo to tap it in from 1 yard out. It's an absolutely monumental goal, a beautiful goal. Honestly, the passing, with 2 passes, we completely nullified and took out Man City's defense. It was absolutely stupendous, absolutely brilliant. And by the way, Liverpool are 9 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. Man City are only in 5th place, and this is their biggest margin of lead at the top of the Premier League since actually 2020, since the last time we won the league title, when we were 9 points clear on the final day of the season. And Mo Salah broke another record. He became the first player to score 36 times a goal and an assist in a Premier League game. Some records say usually Rooney scored and assisted 36 times in 36 games. Other accounts say Rooney has 35, so I'm not sure who to believe, but Salah at least equaled his record. So please, Liverpool, give Salah a new contract, give Van Dijk a new contract. And let me be honest, if Salah, Van Dijk or Trent would want to leave this Liverpool team, they would be crazy, because this Liverpool team play like and look like the best team in the world right now, at least the best team in Europe. It's absolutely crazy what Liverpool are doing under Arne Slot. And this, make no mistake, yes, this is Jurgen Klopp's team and Jurgen Klopp's players, but this is the Arne Slot system in full flow, because Liverpool are controlled, measured, but we are rock solid defensively. We have a slick, absolutely beautiful midfield. Szoboszlai, I thought, was absolutely magnificent. And we have the best attack, the most lethal attack in the Premier League. I mean, maybe not the most clinical, because Liverpool should have scored 5 goals. I mean, Salah missed absolute sitters, and I was so nervous before the Salah penalty, honestly. So after Liverpool go 1-0 up, let's just analyze the game. Liverpool kept piling on the pressure on Man City, and I have never seen Man City being this outplayed. Even when we beat them 3-0 in the Champions League, they had good spells. Today, I don't think they had good spells. I mean, they were passing it around in the midfield, but they didn't really threaten Liverpool at any moment. And Liverpool honestly had so many huge chances. Cody Gakpo should have scored 2 or 3 goals. There was a moment where, Trent Alexander-Arnold skips past 2 or 3 Man City players in the box, and then Gakpo blazes it over from like 7 or 8 yards out. There was another corner which was headed out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He takes a touch and shoots just wide. Ortega also made a couple of huge saves. The biggest chance I think that Liverpool missed was the free header by Van Dijk, which he just heads it narrowly wide. Maybe wants to put it perfectly into the corner, but he should just hit the target, because the header had so much power. If it just hits the target, it's a goal. And that was after he hit the post. So Van Dijk at least should have had a hat-trick. He had a brilliant header in the second half as well, which was just inches over the bar. But Mo Salah dispossesses Nathan Ake, or not dispossesses, it's a short pass. Salah gets on the end of it. He skips past Ake, and then he's through on goal. Szoboszlai is next to him, but the defender is closing down Szoboszlai. So Salah is a one-on-one with the keeper, and he blazes it over. He wants to shoot it into the roof of the net, and he just hits it a little bit too powerfully, and that was a shame. And then he had another chance where he wriggles his way into the box, and then he blasts it towards the near post top corner, just narrowly wide. But then I think bringing on Darwin Nunez was a genius move by Arne Slot, because he was so pumped, so fired up for this game. And against the tired Man City defenders, some of them were on yellow cards, Darwin Nunez wreaked absolute havoc. He is the captain of chaos, and he was instrumental in the second Liverpool goal, because he wins the ball back, and then Luis Diaz dispossesses Walker, or just gets onto the loose ball a little bit quicker than Kyle Walker. He races clear, then he takes it around Ortega, who takes Luis Diaz out. Stonewall penalty. And while the Man City players surround the referee, at every decision Man City players surround the referee, they should be yellow carded for that. Mo Salah is doing keepy-ups, which I absolutely love. He is cool, calm, collected, and then he slots it home into the bottom corner. The goalkeeper went the right way, but it was hit with so much power that he couldn't save it. And then Salah goes out to the fans to sit on the advertising boards to celebrate. It was an absolutely beautiful moment and a well-deserved Liverpool win, because Liverpool had so many chances. And by the way, the first shot Man City had was in the 39th minute. In the whole first half, Man City had just 1 shot. Liverpool had 10 shots in the first half overall. Liverpool had 18 shots, 3.5 expected goals, 0.75 expected goals for Man City. They had 2 shots on target, Man City. 7 shots on target for Liverpool. And one of the biggest chances for Man City actually came from a Liverpool gift, because Van Dijk tries to dribble past De Bruyne. He basically lets De Bruyne have the ball, but Kelleher saves the one-on-one. Absolutely huge. And now Liverpool are 9 points clear of Arsenal and Chelsea, and 11 points clear of Manchester City, which I think is the most significant, because I think Man City are still the biggest title challengers of Liverpool, in my opinion, because once Man City get their injured players back, they will be much better. But make no mistake, Liverpool are 9 points clear with an injury crisis in their team as well, because we had Alisson injured for more than a month now. He is a starting goalkeeper. We had Konate injured right now, who is also a starting centre-back. We had Conor Bradley and Tsimikas injured. So we have only 5 defenders for 4 defending positions. So Kwanzaa came on for Trent, who just came back from a hamstring injury, so you don't want to overextend him. Kwanzaa actually was brilliant at right back, and maybe he's the solution until Konate comes back, or until Conor Bradley comes back. And it looks like both of them will miss the whole of December, so maybe Kwanzaa needs to start the game at right back. or I think Joe Gomez and Van Dijk should be the centre-back options, and maybe give Kwanzaa the right-back position, and maybe just say to him, sit back and just defend, and Robertson can bomb up on the left wing. But I mean, looking at the league table, you know, Liverpool kept 7 clean sheets in 13 games, I think, which is absolutely insane given how difficult Liverpool's schedule has been. And you know, after the first like 7 games in Liverpool were cruising, and a lot of people said Liverpool didn't play anyone yet. Wait until they play the hard games. Wait until they play the big teams. That's when Liverpool will struggle. Well, since then we have 1 draw against Arsenal, and we have beaten everybody else. We have beaten the Bundesliga champions Leverkusen. We have beaten Champions League winners and the La Liga champions Real Madrid. And we have beaten the Premier League quadruple champions, the 4th time in a row Premier League champions Man City. And we have beaten these 3 teams with no goals conceded, and with a goal difference of 8 goals scored, 0 conceded. And we have also beaten Leipzig away. We have beaten, you know, a lot of great teams, Aston Villa, Brighton. So I'm really happy with Liverpool. We have beaten Chelsea as well. Against Arsenal we got a draw. We have beaten Brighton. The only team that we lost to is Nottingham Forest, which must annoy the hell out of Arne Slot, but that was just a great defensive performance from Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest are a top 4 contender right now. They are just 1 point behind Man City. Absolutely brilliant. I'm absolutely over the moon. And Liverpool showed the world that we are here to stay, because this was Liverpool's biggest test, Real Madrid and Man City, in a matter of 4 days or 5 days. And we have passed both tests with flying colors, because not only we didn't beat them narrowly, we beat them convincingly. 2-0, the scoreline actually flatters Real Madrid and flatters Man City, because it both should have been 4-0 against Man City and maybe 3-0 against Real Madrid. And also that was the longest wait for Man City for their first shot of a game since Guardiola took over. 39th minute, that's when Man City got their first shot away. And Arne Slot said after the game, I don't think anyone, including me, would have predicted this start. I knew Jurgen left the team in a very good place, but still, to win so much with all the difficult teams we have played already is not something you could predict at the start of the season. And I mean, Mo Salah is putting in a Ballon d'Or season. It's a shame he missed his penalty against Real Madrid, but he scored and assisted today. He was absolutely brilliant again. And the whole Liverpool team is now such a unit. Liverpool must win the Premier League title from this position. But the hard games are now coming. Newcastle away and Everton away. And actually, Liverpool had the hardest game against Southampton, weirdly. Southampton, who are bottom of the Premier League, gave Liverpool a harder game than Real Madrid and Man City. That's how football works sometimes. So Liverpool will face challenges, and this is why it's important that we built up such a big gap, because Liverpool having 5 defenders available for this crazy Christmas period or December period, Liverpool will inevitably sooner or later drop points. We won't win every game of the season, so we need discussion, because Arsenal and Man City could go on a winning run and Liverpool might drop points against Newcastle or Everton, and we shouldn't panic if we do. We should just take it each game and try to win the next one. And if we draw or lose, then it's fine. We are still ahead of the other teams. Just try to win the next one. But I really am confident that Liverpool can see this through, because this manager Arne Slot, Liverpool unearthed an absolute gem. Because I mean, apart from Jurgen Klopp's only league title that he has won, and he should have won 3 without Man City's cheating, Jurgen Klopp would have been 3 times Premier League champions, an even bigger legend. Arne Slot has started the season like that Jurgen Klopp team, and I never thought that would be possible again, because it still is impossible to win 26 games and draw 1 of the first 27. That's the best start that I think we will ever see, unless another team comes along who is almost perfect like that, but I just don't see that happening. The Premier League is so competitive. That's why it's so impressive that Liverpool are 9 points clear. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Goodbye.